Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Stephanie, and this is Venusian Shadow Priestess. My second channel is the Dark Venus Divine, and I'm here with another collective reading. This time we're going to do all signs, all right? We're going to do all signs. Actually, no, we're not going to do all signs. We're going to do all air signs, all right? We're going to do Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. What messages do you guys need to know or hear at this time? All right, so let's launch it off with, let's see, let's let the dice decide. Gemini, you are first. My Geminis. Ooh, already starting with 8 of Cups. Who broke your heart? Who are you walking away from? Geminis, what is the message for Gemini? My Geminis. Oh, I'm hearing No Effort by Princess Nokia, who is also a Gemini. You guys could find a certain effortless quality or energy at this time to just sort of, like, you feel put together, you know? So clean, no effort, ponytail, ripped jeans, no effort. Like, there's something about feeling like you're almost showing someone up, I'm hearing. I'm waiting for the messages to come in. What's going on with Gemini? What's going on in Gemini's life at this time? What does Gemini need to know? Let's get this started. 2 of Swords. This just went flying. The Emperor. Ooh. The Lovers. Yeah, okay. So, there's always drama with you guys. There's always drama. So, we have the 8 of Cups telling me that you recently walked away from something, aka someone, and this is a decision that took you quite a while to get to. So there's a lot of back and forth with whether or not you should walk away from this person. And I'm saying that's because you were really, with the Emperor card here, you were really established with this person. So this was not like some lukewarm, lighthearted connection that you just like met. No. This is somebody that you were with, you had an investment with, you had a foundation with, because we have the Emperor. So this is someone that you've been with at least a few years. And again, if it's not something so serious, it's like a full-blown relationship, then the situationship has lasted way too long. But, you know, you were invested. You were invested. And we have the Lovers card here. So we got your card here for you, Gemini. All right, let's see. What message do we have for Gemini? What's going on? We got Aquarius energy, the 9th house. Oh, that could be a 6. I never know. Yeah, no, this is yes, no, that's the 6 actually. This is 6. Okay, we have the 6th house, Aquarius. Taurus and the North Node. So you met someone. Now, this was either online or through work somehow. Or somehow your work played a role in you meeting this person, stumbling across this person finding you. I don't know. It could have been as simple as you have an online business and this person found you via your business online. You know, there's this emphasis on work, your daily tasks, routine, your everyday. But then we have Aquarius, which is, you know, the internet, distance. Aquarius. So yeah, there's a sense of long distance, a sense of not quite tangible, because we have the Taurus card, not the Taurus card, we have the Taurus energy here telling me that this hasn't quite materialized, not in the flesh, not in the physical. And then we have North Node. You feel like you were destined to meet this person, destined to perhaps have something with this person. But again, it has not materialized yet. And you were held up because you were in another connection, right? A connection that you have been in for quite a long time. So again, this walking away that you're doing is not something that you came up with overnight. This is something that you were thinking about, tossing and turning over with for at least months, the very least months of just constantly thinking about, you know, do I really want to be with this person? Do I really want to be with this? Is this my person? Is this my soulmate? Is this my person? You know, can I stay forever with this person? Do I want to be with this person? And there's something about the situation that made you feel ill at ease. Like maybe you weren't with your person. Now, I think in the beginning you thought that this person was your soulmate because we have the Lovers card here. So you did have a really strong connection with this Emperor. But a part of you was torn between your mind and your heart. Like, you know what? I'm gonna ask why this is coming up. Why was Gemini... Why was Gemini torn with this Emperor that they walked away from? Or that they will walk away from? Why is Gemini torn? Leave it to a Gemini to be torn between two. Leave it to Gemini. I'm saying that with love, all right? Okay, let me keep flying out. Temperance. Could have been a Sagittarius. This Emperor would make sense because an Emperor is usually a fire sign or someone with a really strong, pronounced fire signature in their chart. Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, so you have investments with this person. You got your money tied up with this person. You have a family with this person. You might have wanted to build a legacy with this person. But your money and your assets and your resources are tied up. This is a business venture. This isn't just love. Let me find out. You're with a partner, but like a business partner. Like you weren't just in a relationship. You were in a business partnership with this person. Five of Pentacles. Ooh, but it didn't go well. There wasn't the growth that you expected. This person, I'm hearing, sold you a dream, made promises they couldn't keep. And that's not like the Emperor. The Emperor usually can back his shit up. He's the Emperor. He's daddy, right? So usually they back their stuff up. My stomach, I haven't eaten. Don't mind it. It's growling. You know what? That's actually, that's connecting to the Five of Pentacles. You didn't feel fully satiated with this person. Like, regardless of, yeah, you guys were doing business together, there was something missing. Something that you were still hungry for. Something that felt like you weren't quite getting your fill of. You know what I'm trying to say. You weren't quite getting your fill. So to go from this really strong Ten of Pentacles to this Five of Pentacles tells me that there was a loss along the way. Something major happened, some major loss. This could have been that maybe the business that you launched together didn't go as planned, didn't really bring about as much fruit as you thought it would. Maybe working with this person in close proximity or in close quarters introduced you to a different side of them. Maybe you guys started to have some ego clashes. Because we already know the Emperor's got an ego on him or her, because a woman can also be an Emperor. Remember to assign the genders as you see fit based on what you're into. And I'm not just all into the whole hetero thing. Like, I'm representing for my LGBTQ family, okay? So however you associate gender-wise, and your pronouns, whatever, I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth and be like he, she, no. That's for you to figure out, okay? So just whoever you're thinking about, you assign the gender. You know what you're into and what you're not. Don't get offended if I'm saying he or she, okay? Three of Wands, Sun and Aries. Yeah, this person has a strong fire sign placement. Could be an Aries, could be a Leo, could be a Sagittarius, or they could just really have a strong ego on them. I'm getting this sense that like this connection became all about work, or that this connection became all about business. This person could either be a workaholic, you could be a workaholic, but there was such an emphasis on business that all of these other elements of the relationship or the connection were not being fed. And it was like you were simultaneously drowning in something while you were in a complete and total drought in another. So it's like maybe drowning in responsibilities, but then just not getting what you thought you were gonna get to really make it fulfilling. But again, you have a lot of ties to this person on the material spheres, and you know, you could have a family with this person with this Ten of Pentacles, a home with this person. So it's a lot harder to just walk away when you have such an investment or a tie to someone on a physical, material, financial level, or even familial, right? Yeah. So that's why you were torn. But there are no cups here except for the Eight of Cups, which is you walking away, you being disappointed, you saying, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Or, you know, this isn't making me happy. This isn't fulfilling me. There are no wands here. Well, except for the Three of Wands. But the Three of Wands to me is like only focused on business. Excuse me. It's not the most passionate. It's actually the one card, well, not the one card, the one wand where there's more of a patience, there's more of a waiting, there's more of like a wait and see. Like the passion is more tempered and subdued. It's more like you have the vision, but then you're just waiting. You're waiting for, you know, your ships to come in. You're waiting for the manifestation, excuse me, to manifest, to come in. to materialize. But it's the waiting. This isn't the I'm gonna put it on like all this energy, effort, and passion. No, it's I'm gonna take a step back and see. So out of all the wands that you could have gotten, you get the 3 of Wands, which is again taking more of a, I don't want to say passive, but less action-oriented energy. So I'm not seeing Cups, I'm not seeing passion. At least not yet. I still have to reveal these in the middle here. Princess of Cups. King of Wands. 7 of Cups. 4 of Swords. So this King of Wands, I feel, is this Emperor. So yeah, you guys definitely have a business connection. You're in business together. You have certain goals. But the King of Wands is next to the 7 of Cups and the Princess of Cups. Now, you could have fire in your chart, and maybe you could be this King of Wands. Kind of want to ask. Is this King of Wands the Gemini or their partner? Two of Cups and the 6 of Swords, your partner. It's your partner, not you. The partner that you're walking away from, separating from, on a break from. I see you moving away from this person. Like literally there's 2 cards of you walking away. At this point, you're swimming away, rowing away. There's just, you're moving away, all right? Whether you're walking, running, driving, flying, or getting your ass in a boat, in a canoe with a paddle, yeah, you're moving away. You're moving away. We got the 8 of Cups and we have the 6 of Swords, yeah. You're leaving this person. You've made the decision to leave this person behind, to just disconnect from it. I don't know about disconnecting, but definitely moving away at the very least. So this King of Wands is your partner or your ex-partner because you're leaving, right? So there's 2 of Cups, King of Wands. So because the King of Wands is next to the 7 of Cups, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think you already knew this, hence why you're leaving. But this person was a bit of a flirt. And he, because I'm feeling a masculine energy, he may have, oh, we got Venus and Scorpio here. Jupiter and Libra. He may have been keeping his options open. This could have been with a past lover. Maybe he hadn't healed fully from his ex, and you kind of felt that and knew that, but I think that you started to realize this person had certain tendencies that you were not really okay with. With the 7 of Cups particularly. I feel like, and it's the 4 of Swords, so I'm getting this feeling that this person would pull late nights or like work a lot of overtime. So like he wasn't really around as much. And then when he would come around with this Four of Swords, he would just sort of be in his own world. Like he'd be vegging out in his man cave and wouldn't give you any attention or affection or energy. Like the Four of Swords is almost like someone who's like doesn't want to talk to you. This is like someone who's like vegging out on the couch watching something and like is icing you out, or like is not doing anything to really keep the romance alive or the spark alive or investing in you or making you feel desired and wanted. And there's just like, I'm tired, I just want to watch my show and leave me alone. Like prioritizing these other things, these escapist tendencies. Now, yeah, definitely escapist tendencies, because we have the Seven of Cups here. And even though it's supposed to be the Venus and Scorpio card, I don't know why. Actually, this is like the one archetype that I don't agree with on the astrological front. I do not believe that the Seven of Cups is linked to Venus and Scorpio. I just don't. I don't. But I guess I'm biased because I'm a Venus and Scorpio native, so I would know. But the Seven of Cups, that's not our fucking energy. This should have been this should have been like Venus and Pisces or something, but Venus and Scorpio? Anyway, there is a sense of secrets, something being hidden. Maybe this person was talking to someone when they thought you were sleeping. Maybe they were talking to someone late at night when they were working. Maybe they were talking to someone at the office when they stayed longer. Maybe they were talking to someone at night on their phone, again, when they thought you were sleeping or something. There was just some kind of sneaky behavior. There was late night conversations with people that you would probably not really approve of or feel comfortable with. So I think you found out that this person was talking to someone that you didn't feel comfortable with them talking, or that there was some kind of emotional boundaries blurred in these conversations. So it's almost like this person still had their mind in the potential of someone else, or entertaining the notion of someone else, flirting with other people, making themselves available to be helpful to other people, but then like when it came to like being there for you, they weren't as much. And I feel like you like, I don't want to say bent over backwards, but there's a sense that you were accommodating, you were patient, you were flexible, you know, you tried to make things work with this person, with their schedule. Like if they had some kind of business trip or something to go to, you understood. If they postponed plans that they had set with you, you would understand and you would find something else to do, you know. If they had some kind of work-related thing that they had to go to, you know, you'd either go with them or attend with them. But like, there's just a sense that when it came to then you and your work and stuff, like this person was always MIA, just doing their own thing. So there was definitely emotions here with this person, because we have the Princess of Cups, but the emotions are very immature. I don't know if this is from your end or their end, but almost like this person, either they love bombed you or they made it seem like their love for you was so much greater than it actually was. Because when it came down to showing you that love, proving that love to you, that's where they fell short. That's where there were broken promises. That's where there was more talk than action. That's where there were always excuses. Oh, work came up, or I have to go do this, or I have to do that. Oh, I'm sorry, can we like postpone, or, rain check, like that kind of energy. And when there was like emotional, Just feels like the emotions between you two, for whatever reason, like they didn't really, there could have been passion between you two because you have the King of Wands here. But I feel like it fizzled out, and then the emotions were not strong enough or deep enough for them to really, you know, it's the Princess of Cups. This is the Page. This is the Page of Cups. So, I mean, yeah, you do have the Two of Cups, but this is when I was asking who the King of Wands was. So, do I think that at one point you really thought this person was like your person? Yeah, I do. But I think then you realized that whatever you guys had was more based in fantasy or illusion, or more of like a imaginative mental thing than it was a literal earthly physical thing. Like, I think there was more fantasy than reality is what I'm saying with the Seven of Cups here, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Kind of like you romanticized this person, a lot of daydreaming, a lot of thinking about them, but then when it came down to actually feeling and experiencing that love in the 3D, you know, in the physical, tangible world, it was lacking. It was more romanticized and stronger in your mind and in your daydreams than it was in reality. So I just don't think that this person really, I don't know, I get like this like tired feeling, you know, like their energy was just elsewhere. And this person like needed attention with that King of Wands, you know, so like he had no problem flirting around. But I don't know, something just like did not work, and I see you, or isn't working, and I see you walking away from this person. If you haven't already, you're working towards moving on from this connection and moving towards a new start with someone else, even though I don't see this new person. Let's ask on this, let's ask a little bit more about the new person. If you want to know if you're making like the right decision about like moving away from this person, I'm saying yes, because this person isn't fulfilling you in the ways that it matters. Like, yeah, you might think, okay, well, I have a business with this person, like I like the material aspects and like the security and things of that nature, but if it's not feeding your soul, you know, like if it's not really fulfilling you on an emotional level, I mean, that's why you find yourself in this Two of Swords position, going back and forth. Like, yeah, it makes sense on paper, makes sense mentally, logically to be with this person, but my heart's not with them. They don't really touch my heart like I thought they did, and maybe they did once upon a time, but then I realized it's not really like that was what I thought, you know, like that was me romanticizing and daydreaming and making it up to be more special than it really was, because then when it came down to the physical reality of who they really were, something was missing. Something was missing. So your heart is yearning for something richer, something deeper, something more meaningful. So show me who this new person is that Gemini has either their eye on, or that has hold on. The Gemini is thinking about or considering, that somehow grab their eye, grab their curiosity. Hold on. Okay. Who is this new person for Gemini? Show me this new person for Gemini. Show me this new person for Gemini. Wow, okay, so we got Sun in Scorpio twice. We got 2 Scorpio. Scorpio. We got the Sun, so this person can be a Scorpio or have a lot of Scorpio energy in their chart. We have the 4th house. Person could be a homebody. Person is mysterious, very mysterious. They keep to themselves. This person, yeah, I'm feeling really, really strong Scorpio energy. I mean, yeah, I know the dice are there. You're like, duh, you're getting Scorpio energy. But no, but like intuitively, I felt like a water sign energy coming in, or that you are currently interested in, because this water sign is going to, if they're not a Scorpio, you know, say they're a Pisces or a Cancer, there's still a really pronounced Scorpio, or I don't know, see, I meant to say water. I meant to say water element, not Scorpio, but Scorpio came out again. So yeah, this person, I really feel like this person is really, really strong Scorpio. If they're not a Scorpio sun, then they have Scorpio really strong in their chart for Scorpio to come up twice like that. This person could be silent. And maybe you haven't spoken to them in a while, because we have the 4th house. This person has a really rich inner life, a very deep inner world. Just, this person is comprised of depth, but a rich inner world. Like they really explore their emotions. They're really in tune with them. A very intuitive person. Someone who can really evoke, or at least someone who can reach and touch you at that emotional level in a way that this person didn't. And I feel like, yes, this person did reach you to a certain extent, but then when you saw everything that they were about, it was like something was missing. Like it wasn't the promise that was made to you. So anyway, back to the new person. This person can go deep with you. This person can really help you get more in tune with your emotions. Page of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. Cards came out twice. Judgment. 4 of Swords. So you're not talking to this person right now, or they're not talking to you. There's silence. There's silence here. There's silence. Because we have the 4 of Swords twice, and then we have the 4th house. We have the Page of Swords. You're either watching this person or they're watching you. But this person is not, they're keeping things to themselves. This person could be younger than you. We have the Page of Swords. And then Judgment. Judgment is a Scorpio card. I don't know why people try to say like it's not. Judgment is Scorpio. So you got a 3rd Scorpio energy here. And you know, Scorpios, they'll stalk you. They like you, they'll stalk you. You won't know. They won't talk. they'll stalk you. Not in a creepy way, not in a weird way, not in like a well, maybe some of them. You know, that's where the fatal attraction shit comes into play. It does. It does. Scorpio has a rap in that. But can I have more like information on this new person, please? Can you show me this person's archetype, a signifier or significator card for them? Who is this person? I'm gonna let it fall out instead of throwing it back in. Let's ask this deck. Can you show me who this new person is that Gemini is interested in? This just fell out. The Hermit. Gemini, did you get yourself a complete and polar opposite of who you are? Did you get yourself a recluse who doesn't talk to anyone? Meanwhile, you're a social butterfly running around, and then this person's like, I'm not leaving my house. Opposites attract, huh? This person is silent or quiet or like just stays to themselves. Like, the Four of Swords, Page of Swords, the Hermit, the fourth house. This person is wise beyond their years. Okay, we have these two jumpers. This person is wise beyond their years. This person could spend a lot of time meditating. Could be but this person is solitary. Like, this is a lone wolf. Like Queen of Cups. Scorpio. What did I say? Queen of Cups. This person has to be by them. All right, this makes sense. Okay, listen. Let me give you the scoop, all right? So this person, we have the Hermit. Oh, okay, this. Queen of Cups. Wait, hold on. I just realized this is a feminine energy. Okay. Hold on, let me just get the downloads. Yeah, this person stays to themselves. This person is very, very solitary. You will not find them in a crowd. You will not find them in a group of people. You will not find them amongst a shit ton of people. This person probably doesn't have any friends. And I know a lot of people might think that's weird, but there's a reason why this person prefers their own company or to stay on their own, and why it's important for them to be in that energy. We have the Queen of Cups. We have a very sensitive being, very gentle, nurturing, loving, deeply emotional, deeply sensitive, deeply empathetic, and intuitive person. Whether male or female, doesn't matter. I am feeling a strong feminine energy. This person, again, there's a sense of mysterious energy or this mysterious aura around them. You can't quite pinpoint what it is or who they are. There's just something different about this person that stands out to you. This person is very sentimental. There we go. Being around this person, you would feel a sense of peace. You would feel soothed. You would feel safe, comforted. You may not say a lot with this person. You know, there might be long periods of silence, or this is the kind of person that you just sort of get lost looking into their eyes, and you don't really have to say too many words. You know, you guys can share silence comfortably together. But it's almost like when you do look into each other's eyes, there's this sense of telepathy, unspoken communication, unspoken attraction, unspoken communication. Yeah, there's just this, again, that telepathic psychic link that you have with this person. Or this person can be a psychic. This person can be a channeler, highly spiritual person. And that could be why they are the hermit, because they are constantly picking up on these energies around them. And it bombards them, it overwhelms them. And they know that to be spiritually responsible and spiritually sound and spiritually pure, to remain in that purified space, they need to be on their own. This is bringing me to the priestess archetype. I'm so sorry about my stomach. I clearly need to eat food. This brings me to the priestess archetype. The priestess, people tend to forget this, but the priestess doesn't marry. The priestess stays on her own. What she does marry and commit to is her divinity, to the divine, to her spiritual path, to spirit, to whatever deity she is serving. So this person could be very committed to their path on a spiritual level. Oh my God, my stomach is gonna be going crazy. I can't. Maybe I should go grab a snack. Maybe I should stop this. You know what? I might have to just like post this and then get back to Libra and Aquarius. So I'm gonna wrap this up soon because I cannot have my stomach going. No, it like never happens. It never happens. Yeah, there's a sense of having to remain pure. See the egret or the white crane? And we have the bee. This person is very devoted to their spiritual path. This person is very devoted to remaining spiritually pure, and they know that that requires isolation. They know that requires being away from society and people, because to remain in a place of purity and sanctity means that you are not allowing all of these other energies from other people constantly in your space, in your aura, in your auric field, you know, seeping into your home. You know, this is someone that they are very careful with what they put into their bodies, what they allow around themselves. And I'm getting this from like the upright Queen of Cups, because if it was the reverse Queen of Cups, it'd be different. But this Queen of Cups, especially with this Hermit, tells me that she actually has boundaries, which is something that we oftentimes associate with a Queen of Swords, not the Queen of Cups. But this Queen of Cups with this Hermit energy, she does, I keep saying she, so yeah, I do think it's a feminine energy. I don't really even know why, but remaining pure, it's just, again, being pure is very, very important. And, you know, being this scorpionic energy, there might be that dark aura, that mysterious allure, so you might not anticipate or expect this person to be pure. You know, you might associate them differently. You know, they might have more of a sexual energy and aura and presence, which Scorpios are known for. But this does not mean that she's the typical Scorpio, or that she's running amok, or spreading her energy, or allowing energies. No, this person stays on their own because they know that they want to remain in their sanctity and purity. Five of Coins. Six of Coins. So we have, I'm not getting the traditional, okay. So I'm not getting the traditional message that I would ordinarily get from the Five of Coins. What I'm picking up from here is the pronounced Taurus energy. We have Mercury in Taurus and we have the Moon in Taurus. So This person may have struggled in the past with poverty. And what I'm getting from this is almost like a rags to riches story. Maybe not poverty, but maybe they started off not so financially well off. Maybe they were born into a poor family, maybe kind of like an Oliver Twist energy here. There's a sense of like not being born into much, having or being faced with certain disadvantages that were circumstantial or environmental or something having to do with the external world. But this person knew that they were destined for something greater. They knew within themselves that the riches and the wealth of the soul and spirit would eventually yield into the physical world. So while they may not have had so many material things at the beginning or at the start, that allowed them to develop spiritual richness, emotional richness, mental richness, a rich inner world. Whatever they didn't have on the external, whatever lack of support, whatever it was, maybe the lack of faith of others around them, inspired this person to create something that everyone else thought would be impossible, or inspired this person to develop what was within them. And it showed this person to value that which is within more than that which is without, or that which is in the external. So this person is not what you would think, because we have here pronounced Taurus energy, strong Taurus energy. When we think of the Taurus energy archetype, we think of the Empress, we think of Venus, right? Taurus is ruled by that. Taurus is also the polarity of Scorpio and Pluto and Mars. So this person learned to place a value or greater emphasis on that which is within, and was less impressed by that which is external. Because again, I'm getting this sense that this person has a really rich inner life, very in tune with her emotions, very much okay with being alone, strong, independent, doesn't need anyone to validate them, because they are validated by spirit. They're validated by the divine. They're validated by this belief that they have within themselves. This person doesn't need to have all of these riches and wealth around them to feel rich and wealthy within themselves. Because then there are people who actually do have all of these wealth, treasures, whatever, who still on the inside feel empty, who still don't feel good enough, who still don't feel filled or satisfied, which is why they continuously and perpetually, I need more, I need more, I need more. I need to build another empire, and then another empire, and then another empire, and they're in this constant chase or pursuit of money. Because no matter how much they achieve or accomplish, they still feel empty inside. And then there are people who might not have everything else that everyone else has, but on the inside, that's where the real treasure lies. And because this person has this belief, they are actually going to manifest, and maybe already have, wealth, riches, abundance, prosperity. Because they know that it's not from the outside in, it's from the inside out. And this person, even though, let's say that they don't have much, let's just say, hypothetically, because I'm not getting that vibe from the Five of Cups here. I mean, the Five of Coins here. I'm not getting that vibe from this Five of Coins. I think this is trying to show us that this person doesn't allow their circumstances to determine how they feel about themselves, does not allow circumstances to determine their worth or how they feel about themselves. They don't. They don't. That's why they are a rags to riches story, because even when they didn't have anything, they knew inside of themselves, no, I am wealthy. I have treasure inside of myself. It's building. My wealth is building. It might not be showing right now on the outside, but it's building. I'm building this wealth inside of myself, and it's gonna start manifesting. It's gonna start showing on the outside. Little by little, eventually I'll get there. I have the hope, the faith, the trust, the knowing, the divine knowing in the universe that it's gonna happen. But it's only a matter of time. That this has already been established. This has already been predestined. This is my destiny. Even though the external circumstances might not have been illuminating that or highlighting that or showing that parallel, they declared and decreed, no, this is what's going to happen and this is what's going to happen. And this is what's put this person in the position where they can be giving to other people. Because the Six of Pentacles is a person that's well off. They have the resources, which is why they can give it away to other people. But this person is the kind of person that even if they don't have much, they'll still give you the shirt off their back. They'll still give you what they do have because they are faithful to the service. They are faithful to being of service. They know that if they have something, doesn't matter how small, it still can help another person. They can still give to another person. It's not going to affect them. It's not going to hurt them. They don't operate from a lack mindset or mentality like most people when they pull the 5 of coins. They think, okay, I gave what I had. The universe will be faithful and bless me at some point, and you know what? I didn't do this for the blessings. I didn't do this for the blessings. I did it because I had the opportunity and the ability to do so at whatever capacity I could. And because of that, I'm already rich and wealthy. Just being able to be of help, of service to another from the purity of my heart, from the compassion, from the empathy in my soul, because I genuinely care and love humanity or this person. I'm going to do what I can, knowing that that is operating from a wealth consciousness, not the wealthy people that hoard all that shit and never, ever give it out because they're like, I worked for this. I don't need to give this. Go get a job, get it yourself. People who have forgotten all of the times that they were blessed with opportunities, etc., etc. This is not supposed to be an hour. I'm already at 54 minutes, almost. So I gotta wrap this up. This person is faithful. Imagine if they're helping you in all the ways they can when they don't have much, what they would do if they had the world. This is the kind of person. And ordinarily, Taurus energy is stingy. I'll be the first to call y'all out. I got a moon in Taurus. Don't come for me. I got my rising in Taurus too. Don't come for me. Taurus energy can be stingy. I don't know. The ones that I have met and the ones that I've seen and from what I've gathered and observed, I've never been like that. I've never been like that. The Venusians, we all come in, well, for the most part, Venusians are very giving. And Jupiterians, very giving. But some of these earth-dominant people are not. And sometimes Scorpio can also be stingy. Scorpio energy can also be stingy. So it really it depends on the person, their personal evolution, development, where they're at, you know, like what frequency are they vibrating at. But this person, I keep hearing rags to riches. This is someone that, okay, maybe they don't have much or as much as you or whatever, Gemini, because it seemed like you got some businesses and stuff going with the other person. But this person, this is who you can actually grow with and create things with. Because this person, they got the heart. And they know. They know. They know the principles. They know, like, it's a deeper thing for them. It's not to do it to keep up with the Joneses. It's not to do it for show. It's not to do it for the superficial. No, it's to do it so that you have a testimony. It's to do it so that you can be a leader or a pillar in the community and say, you know what, I did it, you can do it too. I did it, you can do it too. Who says you can't? This person wants to be a testament to what you can create and achieve. Not for egoic reasons like the other person, but from the soul, because they actually want to make a difference. They actually want to do something that is worthy of saying, hey, like, yeah, I did this. Maybe it took me a couple decades, maybe it was going upstream the whole time, but you know what, I did it. There's just something about this person, because again, there's Mercury and Taurus here. So this person is resilient, determined, persistent. Woo, persistent. This person's persistent. You can't tell this person, oh, you're broke. That person's gonna be like, what? No, I'm not. Who's broke? And you know, they could be doing a little rough, you know, they could be struggling, but they'll be like, no, I'm wealthy, I'm rich. What are you talking about? I got it all. She's just waiting for me. It's waiting for me to go get it. I just gotta go pick it up. What do you mean? This person will not. No. They're persistent. They're persistent. It doesn't matter. You want to throw a couple of obstacles and whatever along their path, it's not gonna stop them. It might slow them down. But they'll get there. Because they've already arrived there mentally, see, and that's half the battle. Actually, it's probably 75% of the battle. Most people aren't even there. Most people can't even see that themselves anywhere else. They can only see their opportunities, their situation, their circumstances. That's it. That's all they can see. But if you can create a window and see something else, it's when you've tapped into something. So this person could have a really nice voice. This person can be a singer, is what I'm getting. This person is very giving and very sentimental. This is coming up again with the Six of Coins. This person's love language could be gifts giving, acts of service. Mostly I'm getting gift giving because again, there's a sentimental, and it doesn't have to be something expensive. It could just be something small, cute, meaningful, sentimental, you know, something that has like the emotion and a memory attached to it. Something that means more than something that could have just been bought and purchased for you. Maybe it's super expensive, a lot of money, but the person didn't really put their heart and soul into it. So maybe sometimes the smaller thing that someone really worked on or really thought about or really like had a whole like thing with, maybe that is worth more half the time than something that's super expensive that the person literally did not care when they purchased it. Yeah, let me just, whatever, here you go. There's a difference. The spirit behind the gift is just as important as the gift itself, if not more. Because people can still, they can give you a gift and they can have bad intentions with that. They could put weird energy into that. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, because not every gift is a blessing. Not every gift is a blessing. So, this person, the moon in Taurus, Mercury, Taurus, they could have Taurus energy. Yeah, I'm just getting someone who's generous, giving. And again, it doesn't always have to be materially. This person could be giving emotionally, very giving emotionally. giving mentally with the way that they stimulate your mind. Like this person could be giving when it comes to, you know, artistic things or things that they create for you or do for you. Like there's, you know, there's so much. And there's something about this person that tells me that they have either wealth consciousness or that they think about the principles behind things on the physical. This person isn't shallow. This person can be focused on their bag. I'm not gonna lie. This person can be focused on their bag, but there isn't an overemphasis where it's eclipsing everything else. This is more that this person has had to work for what they have, and they are still a giving person. They still care to be giving. Again, you can give of your time, you can give of your attention, you can give of so many things. It does not have to be a physical, tangible thing. I mean, shit. This person, with all that Scorpio energy, it could give you a whole lot of orgasms. That's something, right? Whole lot of satisfaction, whole lot of pleasure. Just saying. Ooh, we got the King of Wands, Asmodeus. Ah, this person's a little lusty. This person, okay, wait. Because yeah, don't get me wrong, like she's pure, she's true. But does she have a libido on her? Especially with that Scorpio energy. We ain't playing. We ain't playing out here. We are not playing. King of Wands. And it's next to the Seven of Pentacles. So this person isn't gonna stray. Ordinarily, the King of Wands is a little Peter Pan, but not this time. It's next to the Seven of Pentacles. This is someone who would keep that intensity, that passion, that non-stop, only to you. Invested for the long haul. I can't even talk. Seven of Pentacles. And with all this Taurus energy, do you know how faithful and loyal Taurus energy is? When it's not, some of you Taurus. Okay, let's say Taurus when it's in its dignified, evolved state, not when it's running amok. Because you know, I've seen some really indulgent Taurus energies. But anyway, for the most part, this person's loyal. So all of this fiery passion, this intensity, that sexual energy, that magnetism, that's all going to you, straight to you, only you. Imagine getting nonstop passion from just one person who's like actually like invested and committed to you and continues, doesn't stop. Yeah. And I'm saying that because it's Asmodeus. Asmodeus. Asmodeus is a lust demon. Also gambling, vices, and addictions, and yeah, all that jazz. But, you know, let's just ignore that. He's a sex demon, he's a lust demon. He's very well endowed, you know? Very animalistic urge, primal, sexual, you know, like seductive. So this person has a very strong sex drive, very, very strong sexual energy. But it's all for you. And it's consistently to you over the long term. When Scorpio falls in love and is not being a fuckboy or a fuck girl, and they're loyal to you. When it's till death do us part, when they've met their Morticia to their, what is the other guy? What's his name? Gomez. When it's Gomez, when Gomez meets his Morticia, when Morticia meets her Gomez, committed, intense, till death do us part. There's no fucking around. I mean, well, there's fucking around, but you know what I mean? Like, there's no fucking around in the sense that, like, it's all or nothing. It's you and this person. You get it all. So this also tells me that this person could be involved in business somehow, because we have the King of Wands next to the Seven of Pentacles. So this person is business minded. Plus we have, again, the Six of Coins, the Five of Coins. We have the Seven of Coins, Seven of Pentacles, right? So all this pentacle energy, this person is very much concerned about long-term security, stability, invested, you know, this could be a person that's either interested in investing or someone who thinks long-term. So they're not just thinking, okay, can I pay my bills this month? No, they're thinking, can I pay my bills for the next 2 years in advance? That's, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference there. This person isn't paycheck to paycheck in their mindset. This person's more like, I need to make sure that I have enough to hold me over for the next 2 years minimum. It doesn't matter what happens, worst case scenario, fucking tornado comes in, I will be able to recoup. I will still have an ability to survive through whatever may happen. Like, this person's very like get Tauruses on their money management skills when they've grown, because when they're younger, well, you live and learn. Make some mistakes, but you learn along the way, right? So this person is, you know, money minded, money focused, but it's more based on security and being able to create that for others or maintain that. And also they do think about how they can grow their money, how they can manifest it. They are good at finding a good investment when they see it, or a good business when they see it. They'll be like, okay, that's something that can actually bring me money. It's lucrative, but it'll actually bring me money. They'll know what can generate money. They have a certain knowing. Yeah. And this person has a certain dignity to them with the way that they carry themselves. This person can seem older than they actually are because of the Hermit energy. Definitely wiser than their years. They could have some anger stuff, some anger issues. Oh, I just dropped that. Whatever. They could have some anger issues. Some stuff that they have to clear out. Or this person could be very hot-tempered, fiery at times, passionate. You know what happens when you have too much passion? It can go the other way if it's not being channeled correctly, you know? So if you have all this energy, all this emotion, and it's not going anywhere, then, you know, things can get a little... So they can get a little sexually frustrated, and then they can maybe get a little angry or be a little, like, you know, kind of like smoldering. Think of like, I'm seeing Damon from the Vampire Diaries. He's kind of that energy. That energy. And with the Scorpio energy, this person can look kind of like a bad boy or a bad girl. Just something about their energy. But looks can be deceiving. They might not be what you think. What else? I do feel like this person and you are not talking at this time. So you might want to reach out to this person or talk to them at some point. Maybe you were waiting to finish your you know, your connection with the other person before you did. Maybe you're waiting for this person to make a move. I'm going to tell you right now that if you're waiting for this person to make a move, you're going to need to make the move towards them. This person feels like you may have judged them. We have a judgment card here. This person feels judged by you, and that could be why they're more silent and quiet towards you, or why they're not talking to you. Because they don't want to be judged even more. So the same way that you're waiting for them to talk to you and reach out to you, they're actually waiting for you to reach out to them. That's why we have the Four of Swords coming up. They need to know that there are no other options, that it's just them, and that you've chosen them. Like specifically, this person's not gonna be an option. This person wants to be chosen by you. They want to be picked. Not like a pick me, desperate energy. No, don't give me that. This is the kind of person that's like, you have a choice and a decision. I'm not gonna influence that. I'm not gonna chase after you. You make that choice and decision on your own accord. And when you finally made that decision, you can either come to me or not, but it's how it is. So I would just say reach out to this person if you haven't, but make sure that you have, you know, closed up your loose ends, and that you're not gonna go running back to your other partner or something, because this person, the Scorpio energy, will feel if there's somebody else in your energy. They will feel if you're not available. They will feel if something's going on, and they're not with that Gemini and fuckery, okay? Geminis and Scorpios, they don't really deal too well with each other, because Scorpios are like, yo, all or nothing. Come at me correct. Geminis are more like, well, I kind of want to like play around, dance around, flitter around. I don't want to be tied down. I want to flirt and have fun. That's not a Scorpio. You either want it or you don't. And make sure that once you decide, there's no going back. I mean, I guess you could, but that's the problem. It's like you guys think, typically, Geminis think Scorpios are crazy, too much, too intense, this is that. And Scorpios think Geminis are a joke. You guys play too much. You're not about that life. So you see what I'm saying? There's a difference there. That's why they might initially have that attraction. But then when it comes to the actual relationship, it could be difficult to maintain, because a Scorpio is looking for your soul. A Gemini is like a fairy who's like, well, I'll play. Doesn't mean I'll stay. Scorpio's like, I want your soul, and I will chain you to the bedpost. So very, very different energies here. Okay, one's a siren from the ocean, and the other is a fairy flitting about. Closing messages. You may have an issue with what this person does for work. We have Saturn in Scorpio, the 10th house Aquarius. Person's work is unconventional. This person is unconventional at work. There's something about them that makes them different. You have to accept that they are different if you want to be with them. I don't know what the hell my hair is doing right now. Anyway, sorry. You have to accept that this person's going to be different. This person, I'm feeling that this person's really creative, and they need like freedom to run their business or do their thing when it comes to their vocation, their career, in the way that they see fit, without you maybe trying to change them or make them more traditional. So there could be a tendency to maybe want them to be a bit more traditional, because we have Saturn in the 10th house here. So maybe you're more traditional and they're less traditional, and that's kind of making you hesitate or think about, okay, well, is this really gonna work? Because like this person's not traditional at all. And it's not to say that this person isn't traditional, because they do have some traditional values here. but there's something about the work that they do, or the way that maybe they are seen by the world at large, society, you know, because the 10th house rules your reputation, right? That is a little avant-garde, a little out there, a little different, and you know that maybe their look, maybe that's scaring you. I did tell you that this person is either a bad girl or a bad girl or a bad boy kind of archetype or look. Doesn't mean that they are. It could just be their style. So maybe there's something about their style, or yeah, something that they do that might be different. This person needs to be accepted, and they need to feel like it's okay for them to be unique, to be themselves. It's really important to this person to be seen as an individual, and to know that that's something that you like and appreciate about them, that you appreciate their uniqueness, that you see it, that it's special and rare to you, not that it's something weird or to be ashamed of or something that they need to change, because they're not going to change if you want them to, just because you see a problem with something that they do. This person's very authentic, and they want you to be just as authentic as they are. This person's real, so they will be able to sniff in you hesitancy, half-heartedness, lightheartedness, lukewarmness, you know what I mean? Doubt, you know, they can sniff that on you. So if they feel those energies, it's gonna make them a little like, you know, like they want someone who knows that you want them. So that's all I have for you, Gemini. I'm gonna go get some food before I pass out. And I will then get back to doing Libra and Aquarius. All right, bye.